Hello, chat. Hope you're all doing well this morning. Oh, the all the doodles are so small on stream.
This is gonna be like a regular thing now. Pomegranate just doodling on the splash screen.
Yeah, hope everyone's doing well this morning. As I've mentioned to the players already, there is construction going on, and on top of that, our dog is very irritable today, so there might be some background noise here and there, but I will try to mute. So if I am slow to respond, I might be mute. I'll try my best.
All right.
Yeah, if everyone is ready, we can hop on in.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I think Dwarf is just getting a glass of water real quick.
All right.
I'm back. Got water. Got my achy tummy medication. which I will take now.
All right, say goodbye to your doodles. Clear everything off.
Farewell.
Farewell, worm.
Well, worm Leighton. We shall miss you.
It's gonna be an enemy we're gonna have to fight one day.
Farewell, sweet prince.
BBE
Professor
reveal.
Worm?
The BBEW, the big bad evil worm.
Big beautiful evil worm.
All right. So let's hop on in. Where's my recap? Here we are. So, same as usual, you all see Bonesnap with his tome by the fireplace. Lots of new faces. Will certainly be a fun time. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party, having arrived at the Bloodmire, met Miko, an Atyog who offered to guide the group through the swamp if they ever needed it. The party met Meave and filled in on their situation, to which she began breaking the curse. Gunther also had her tell the group what she knew of the Gold Finger, which she said she could possibly also be some kind of curse, and she could perhaps assist them in breaking it if they brought the lycanthrope affected back to her. The group had tea in the meantime, and afterward, Bonnie, Palm, and Gunther sparred out in the mud, and after not too long, Arturo informed the group that the curse was lifting. Meave wished the group well and teleported them back to Telakis. The group found that Mayor Cassius and the others were free from their petrification, and he thanked the group, saying that he was confident in Yorick adventuring now. The group agreed to have dinner afterward, and Yorick mentioned seeing the tapestry expanding in his dream and 2 more individuals appearing on it. Yorick, with the company of Palm, went to the Rosebud pub after speaking with a Leonin fellow named Talos, who he saw in his dream. Yorick explained the situation to Talos and invited him back to the keep for dinner. And as the conversation wrapped up, the group heard commotion and decided to investigate, finding an astral dragon who appeared to be very intoxicated, who they also took back with them. The group got acquainted to the 2 new faces over dinner, cooked by Barney, and the group found that the dragon took the form of a halfling, and his name was Ponto. Yorick hired Talos and Ponto, offering to pay both of them, to which Talos refused his payment for the time being, as he wanted to earn it. After dinner, Yorick, Barney, Gunther, and Talos did some sparring, which led to Yorick learning he could summon a magical glaive. After the sparring, the group was approached by Reginald, the green dragonborn they delivered the letter to, and explained that he needed the group's help tonight, as there would likely be people coming after him and Celine. He asked the party if they'd stake out outside his house later that night to protect the 2 of them and the young tieflings, to which the party agreed. The group decided they'd make their preparations, readying themselves to defend against a potential attack from the Black Quills. That is where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. That is where we pick up. Let me open the map. Alright, so last we left off, you all had just finished up sparring when you were approached by Reginald, the Green Dragonborn, and he asked for you all's help tonight, as there would likely be assassins coming after him and the Aarakocra you all met in Felgrim, Celine. Yeah, you all are currently still in the courtyard, having just finished up sparring. So, what do you all do?
I think Pom was just watching. Pom and Candles.
Candles probably maybe just putting together some general potions just in case anyone's injured.
I think Palm will close her sketchbook so no one can see the mud wrestling pictures that she's been drawing of the party members.
Scandalous.
Juicy. It's for her After Dark account.
I think Gunther probably will say, well, I guess we should probably go and get ready here. I guess should we be ready to go in an hour?
Yeah, I think I'm ready whenever you all are.
Oh, I'm ready too. I'm just gonna go take a nap in this bush while we wait.
I haven't had a chance to unpack, so I'm ready to go whenever.
Question.
Yes.
If we kill these assassins, this is sort of Palm asking the party for their opinion or thoughts. If we kill the assassins, won't there just be more? Or is it a case of only a couple of assassins? Or is there some kind of pact or agreement that we need to break?
It depends on what the Black Clothes are exactly. If they're a small group, then they may just cut their losses.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we could ask Reginald.
That sounds like a good idea.
I do know that they were a larger group, but when they've got into their last big fight, most of them died, or at least they disbanded.
What was their last big fight?
They tried to take over Crackville Keep.
I do remember my uncle saying something about them trying to take him out.
Yeah, that would have been the one.
Do you
Were
mind
they
if
doing-
go-
Were they doing that on their own, or was it was it contracted? Was it someone operating them behind the scenes?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think Mr. Targray mentioned that his mother sent him.
Yeah, by my uncle Targray, his mum actually contracted them to have him murdered. She's not a very good, nice lady, apparently.
That's terrible. Why would someone do that to their own family?
I mean, I asked the same question to Targray, but because my mum is surely the best person in the world, and I cannot imagine a mother actually doing that to their child.
Ponto's like 1 foot in the bush. He's like, oh, my parents ate each other. So I don't think it's too far from, that kind of thing.
They what?
Oh, yeah, I'm from my people are very wild.
Wild and cannibalistic, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
From everything we've heard so far, that tracks.
Are you
They ate each other?
gonna eat us?
Oh, no. There's so many other nice things to eat.
They sure are.
I'll definitely make sure there will be other nice things for you to eat.
He fully dips into the bush and lays down and takes a nap.
It's like peeling an onion with that guy.
Yeah, he's interesting. I think I'm ready whenever you all are, though. If you have any other preparations you need to make.
Well, I have all my gear.
Yep, me too.
I think I'll be ready.
Maybe I should just go have a tinkle before we leave, because, you know, as soon as we're on the road, it's inevitably going to strike.
Alright. Yeah, I think after that, we can maybe head on over. So, I know it's getting a bit late.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just carry Ponto while they're sleeping.
It'll be quick, it's just the number one. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Palm, you go off and take care of business.
Disappointed at the normal-ass bathroom.
What do you mean this isn't gold inlaid faucet?
There aren't even any dimensions in this bathroom. What the hell?
The thread count on this towel is too small.
Exactly.
Oh, alright, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let me just go fetch Ponto there.
Yeah, and you're able to get Ponto out of the bush.
Are we going already? I thought it was an hour.
No, we were all pretty much ready. But I could put you in my pack and you can still sleep there.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Bonnie, opens his rucksack for you.
It's gonna clamber on in.
Alright, I'll lead the way. And yours
Yeah,
will
ready?
lead you all across town. You all arrive outside of Reginald's residence. And he lightly knocks on the door. And Reginald comes to the door just a moment after. Oh, I'm glad you all are here. Celine just got here as well. So before, things happen, anything I can tell you about or anything I can get for you?
Well, maybe we should check which, if there are any, additional entryways for, say, the assassins to sort of creep in, yeah?
Also, we need to understand a little bit more about the situation. Is this a case of if we kill these assassins or deter them, otherwise they'll stop, or is there some kind of agreement that needs breaking?
Also, if you have any kind of safe room or secluded place that you can maybe hide out.
We were gonna hide out in the basement because there aren't any entries in the basement. But
Makes sense.
as for if they'd stop or not, I know there are only a few Black Quills remaining. Most of them went off to do their own thing or simply just mercenaries nowadays. I don't know all of the information. I just know that they are coming after us and there was a hit put on us.
Do you know by whom the hit was? Is it specifically them, or is it somebody else operating behind the curtain, so to speak?
We didn't get more than a letter. We didn't get a full name. It was just signed M.
Mysterious.
Inscrutable.
But, yeah, I'm not really sure of the whole situation. But if there's anything we can do to help, you wouldn't want anything to happen to you either. I know the Black Quills are, they can be quite dangerous.
Well, let's see how today shakes out. we have the advantage of surprise, and I'm hoping numbers on our side, so let's see.
Is there anything else I could do for you?
I'm good. Anyone else?
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So, go on.
Jonah, would you like us to stake out in the house or beside the basement, or?
I would say probably out here. Because that way we'll at least know. We'd be able to see them coming maybe from different angles.
Yeah, all right.
If any of you would be up to it, maybe one of you even on the roof, because I know the chimney is also an entrance.
Yeah, I
Be a
believe.
good vantage point too.
I believe one of our more people more experienced or proficient in range would probably take care of that then.
Probably stake out the roof.
All right. But yes, me, Celine, and the young ones are inside.
I was about to ask about the two youngins, if they'll be safe with you.
Yes, they'll be in the basement with us.
Right.
And we
So,
set up a bit of a alarm system. I tied several strings, several tripwires in the house, so if anyone sets them off, we'll know that someone got in. And that's probably why it'd be best for everyone to stay out here. That way we'll know for sure that it's an intruder, not one of you.
If there's one entrance into the basement, it might be good to try to either blockade or rig a trap, so that anyone trying to get in would be hampered.
Yeah, we have one of the biggest traps there.
Oh, excellent.
I've also set up a bear trap at the top of the stairs, just in case.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing, but yeah, I'll just answer that question. Other than that, I think we're ready to stake out the night.
Right, I've also gone ahead and gathered up some firewood, in case you all want to start a fire in case it gets chilly out tonight.
Right, thank you for that.
All right, I think
Fire would probably discourage using the chimney, now that I think about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll be inside, and here, Celine gave me this so we can communicate, and you will hand over a sending stone.
I can take it.
And we'll come out and meet you first thing in the morning, once everything's said and done.
Right.
Right
Stay
then.
safe.
We should probably establish a password.
Just in case anyone's listening, and he pulls out a piece of parchment, and he writes the word pine needle.
Have we checked the house for any suspicious traps or otherwise, maybe symbols scrawled somewhere, or evidence of a portal spot or something like that?
That'd be one concern, I suppose, but again, we should, if they were to somehow have a means of teleporting in, we at least have the various traps we've placed upstairs to alert us.
Okay.
Well, I'll be downstairs. And thank you again. We really appreciate it.
Speak.
All right.
Of course.
Stay safe.
We'll see you at dawn.
All right. He heads on inside.
Be better if we all took shifts, or would you guys think that it's best that we all stay awake for this?
Probably all stay awake, posted at different entrances. And I do agree with one being on the roof.
Yeah. Also, I think one of us is asleep already, so might as well give them a few minutes.
I don't mind being on the roof, but I do know I'm a bit on the heavier side in this party, so.
Very good at hiding. I think that I'll be safe on the roof.
All right.
I don't mind situating myself at the back or front entrance.
Same here.
I'll guess I'll be opposite you two then.
All right, so I'll take the front entrance. Sir Barney the back entrance, and then Sir Gunther perhaps the side or staff entrance.
Yeah.
I
One
could
more-
take the other side if you'd like.
One more thing, perhaps it would be prudent for us to set up a few torches outside and dim all the lights inside so we can see anyone approaching.
That was a great idea, Palm.
Absolutely.
Can you tell we live in South Africa?
Talis will look at Yorick and just be like, "Are you sure you'll be able to? Well, are you sure you're confident enough for this?"
Yeah, I think so. We'll be close by.
Yes.
You can do it, Yorick.
Other than that, Prince Yorick, you could stay here with me, and maybe we'll have Ponto stake out the other end.
I can join Ponto wherever they go. Sorry, wherever he goes.
It's at this point where Barney might have to wake up Ponto.
Oh, sure. Ponto, wake up! You're missing the whole fight.
Oh.
Just kidding. The fighting hasn't started yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why am I awake?
We hang Ponto across the door, like around ankle level, and he just trips anyone who comes in.
Or across the top, and he can drop on anyone coming inside.
I have the prank spell, so I can in fact make people trip.
Oh.
That's amazing.
All right. I will now move you all to the actual residence map.
Sweet.
Let me pull everyone's tokens out. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually add Ponto and Talis' token. Let me do that.
Haha!
Is the roof raised in the middle, or is like the shading just to show like the interior dimensions?
It's raised in the center. Okay, there we go. Luckily for me, the token maker I use is very, very quick.
Nice.
Nice.
And there's Yorick as well. Candle. And while I'm getting these these two tokens situated, you can position yourselves or you'll be staking out.
And I mean,
Are we all gonna be outside the house?
that's a good question. I can I can stay inside the house here.
I think I'd like to maybe also stay inside, in the dark, waiting.
Oh, I can help with the dark. I got
Nice.
Pass Without Trace.
There's time.
Excellent.
Actually, I just realized that maybe it's better for me to stay out because I don't have good dark vision. So
What's your dark vision? 60 feet.
I
I don't think Dragonborn have dark
Yeah,
vision.
Dragonborn
Yeah.
don't have dark vision.
So yeah, I said I don't have good dark vision. It's just I don't have dark vision at all.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, but I guess since the torches are outside, I'd probably just be better staying outside and then guarding from there.
I think also I'll drag Yorick here with me.
Alright, let's see.
Gotta keep the small ones on hand.
And there's a Ponto.
And keep an emotional support, Yorick.
It's my turn with emotional support, Yorick.
Oh, why is it so dark in here?
To catch the bad guys.
Oh,
Alright, give me 1 second.
Oh.
I'm getting a phone call.
Ah, the sending stone tingles.
Sending stone rings, asking if we want to change our long distance plan.
I'd like to add you to my network on LinkedIn.
Damn it, I was just about to make that joke.
we're calling you about your cart's extended warranty.
Ah, dang it. Let's not do that.
Alright, so are
Just
Palm,
getting some horse insurance.
are Palm and Ponto on the roof or
Inside in the
Inside.
dark, waiting
ah?
with our fangs bared.
Ponto, now knowing that we're supposed to be surprising people, is going to cast Pass Without Trace and turn into a ambush drake.
Very nice.
So everyone gets a +10 to stealth,
Nice.
because I think we're all within 30 feet of me.
Indeed.
Except for
Where's
Gunther.
Where's our boy? Oh, okay.
Well, even then, I think you should be able to position yourself like just a bit closer to Gunther and cast it, and then it'll remain after that, right?
Yes. Alright. So, you all take your positions and you begin your stakeout for the night. So, as the night starts out, as the evening begins to wind down and the sun begins to set, as you all kind of get comfy in your positions, things start to quiet down around you. You can see that the other people around the town start to head home for the night. Some people are heading to the tavern for the evening. And finally, with the sunset, things get quiet. For a while, it's very slow. There's not a lot going on. I'd like for you all to make me perception checks.
Right.
That is a 21 from your boy.
17 for Palm.
22 for Ponto.
15 for Gunther.
15 for candles.
natural 20 from Bonnie, so that's a 23.
Ooh. Let's see what York gets. York got a 18. So, you all keep a vigilant watch on your surroundings. And it's then when you notice that some of the trees seem to be kind of rustling every now and then. It seems to be coming from around the area, the immediate area, and upon looking, you don't see anything visible that could be causing it. Like, it seems too sporadic for it to be wind. But there's something close, and you're quite sure. Well, I need to make some rolls.
You see that there, Prince Yorick? Let's give them the impression that they might be, not aware that we're aware of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I near some form of kitchen?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's not far.
Interesting.
Also, with you and Palm being inside, you all would have seen all the various traps and tripwires that have been set up before you turned out the lights.
Thanks for that.
In that case, during the silence, I'm going to be sneaking my way into the kitchen.
Okay. Is Ponto looking for anything in particular in the kitchen?
Just something that smells good.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Ponto should grab a bag of flour while he's in there.
That is a 5.
So, nothing catches your eye or nose off, not immediately anyway, but you do find that on the table is a nice loaf of bread.
And he's like a 4-foot long little dragon creature. He's just gonna like very tippy toe and grab the bread. Like a dog kind of sneaking something off of the counter.
Okay. Yes, this seems to be some kind of sourdough bread. Those of you outside, so Palm is up on the roof.
I'm
Or
inside with
Candle is on the roof, rather.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
candles.
We're going to be laying down just kind of alongside where it's sloping up and mostly be focusing on the chimney, but also glancing around at the trees after seeing that movement and just kind of have her crossbow kind of tucked under her body.
You feel the roof shift near you. You feel it press in. You feel the tile press in as you feel what seems like a footstep not too far away from you. About here.
What direction does it seem to be in? Okay. Do I see any movement, or does it seem to just be pressure on the tile?
Seem to just be pressure.
I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if anything kind of sounds like footsteps.
Okay, make me a perception check.
That is going to be a non-nat 20.
So you kind of focus on that and keep it in mind. Then you feel a breath in the back of your neck.
Oh shit.
And very abruptly, there's a hand on your shoulder and a dagger at your throat. Why are you here?
Guarding. How about you?
Are you some kind of protection?
I'm kind of it.
Are there others?
I wouldn't know. I'm just positioned on the roof.
Hmm. Make a deception check.
Oh,
All right.
You can do it, I believe.
That is 19 down to a 16. She's not charismatic.
You hear this person behind you sigh. There has to be more around here. Be foolish to just place one person.
Seems like it. Guess you better check.
Find them. You feel more of that pressure on the roof coming from the same direction. About 3 distinct more sets of it.
She's going to... Okay. So who are you exactly? She's going to be fairly louder, trying to hopefully get the attention of someone down below.
Okay, I would say that I'd say closest would be Gunther and Talos. So both of you make me a perception check.
19.
12.
So Gunther, you are focusing your attention on that movement and trying to stay vigilant, but you don't hear Candle above. Talos, you, however, do hear that Candle seems to be speaking with someone.
He's going to close his eyes and try to use his sense of smell to see if he can detect any other persons.
Okay, make me a perception check. And since you are making a smell-based one, I will give you advantage.
Dirty 20.
You do. You sense what smells like... It's very lavender, but also a tinge of iron.
Is it particularly close to me, or is it coming from different directions?
It seems as though for a moment it's coming from above, and then it's coming from nearby, on your level.
He's going to start creeping towards that direction.
So you begin to step forward, following the scent. And then, appearing in front of you, are two figures in these black cloaks. Both of them holding what looks like some kind of rapier. Are you some kind of mercenary? If so, you might want to run along.
Is your mic working?
Oh, did not pick that up.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if that was to me or to Candles.
That was to Talos.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He just slowly draws his sword. Rune glowing. It's like, funny. A coward telling me to run.
Hmm. How interesting. You see the one on the left raises his rapier up and he kind of taps against it, and there is a very thin beam of purple light that shines upwards, kind of like a beacon. That's how it has to be. Quite a shame. And Candle, up on the roof, you can see that the woman with the dagger to your throat, she looks up, and as she does, you also see that purple light. That time already then. Get them.
DM, before combat starts, can Ponto look for a thing of flour at Palm's discretion?
Yeah. To make me... I would say, actually, no, you'd find it pretty easily. It's pretty close to the bread.
Oh,
Convenient.
Natural place for bread dust.
and I'm going to very sneakily, because he's like a little creature sneaking into someone's home. He's going to bring the flour back to Palm.
Good job, Punter.
With...
Can we sprinkle some of it on the ground?
you sprinkling it inside?
Yes. Making a mess of the house, but it's for good reason.
Yes.
And Ponto's going to like squeeze himself kind of near an entryway, so he's hidden, but if someone comes in, he can jump on him.
Yeah, I assumed we'd be sticking to the darker parts of the house.
Doing the tactical glomp.
Now there's a word I haven't heard in years.
So, with the woman on the roof saying, get them, you all heard that. Even the two of you inside.
They're here.
Here, scratch, 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 noodle, noodle.
I guess if I hear that, you might. This might. Hold on. You mind if I cast a cantrip?
Sure, what do you cast?
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm going to cast Protector's Charity on York. So,
Alrighty.
I'll the only I'll link it into our general, but basically just says you momentarily link yourself with a creature within range with divine energy.
Yep.
Ah, no line of sight. Nice.
Nice.
So if he takes damage, I will take that for him.
Alright. I'll now have everyone roll initiative. Before I do that, I need to actually give everybody a label.
Small thing, everyone. When I roll initiative, I can choose people within 30 feet of me can now see invisible enemies as well as the true form of any shapeshifter.
Wow. At this level.
Yeah, he was
I
just
wonder
born
how that
Monday.
looks. I wonder how that looks on Ponto.
Amazing.
He's just on 4 legs.
And that he's
And-
hovering off the ground because his physical body is about the size of like the chest of this creature.
Oops.
Yeah,
He's just epic planking.
He's
He's
piloting
imposing
it.
to assert
Piloting a
dominance.
mech.
It's,
This is Zoids.
it's part of my birth sign. I get blind sight. I can't be surprised, and y'all can see invisible creatures and true form of shapeshifters within 30 feet for up to a minute.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the... Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Alrighty. So, we'll go ahead and get everyone's initiative. So, go ahead and roll.
18 for Palm.
Oh, 18 as well. Twinning.
Nice.
Alright, which of you would like to go first between the two of you?
It's probably... Maybe I could distract and then Ponzo could ambush?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say go alphabetically, but the first 2 letters are with a P-O. So then... but
So it would
Palm would-
still be Palm because the third
Palm,
letter is
yeah.
an M, and
Yeah.
I love how it's side by side though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Barney got a dirty 20.
Alright, dirty 20.
Talus got a 16.
16.
Randall's also got a 16.
Alright, which of the two of you would like to go first?
You can go first, Candles.
Well, I mean, Candles is slightly pinned under someone with a knife to her throat, so I think she might be slowed a little bit.
All right. Sure. I'll go first then.
Alrighty.
We're killing it on this initiative though.
Gunther got an 8.
Alright, 8. York got a 13. And I get to roll all of their initiative. In fact, what I'm gonna do is they will go into groups. The operatives will all go together and the occultists will all go together.
Makes sense.
It feels a little culty.
Oh, I just, when you mentioned your birth sign, I looked mine up again, and I just remembered that's why I know Mercy as a cantrip, but it also has an initiative thing. When I roll initiative, when you roll initiative, you can grant a number of creatures you can see resistance to all damage of the first attack they take during the first round of combat. So I'm not sure if that'll apply to us right now, because they're not inside the house yet, but that would probably be Ponto.
What was that again?
You get resistance to all damage of the first attack you take during the first round of combat.
Thanks.
But I'm not sure if the first round will reach inside the house. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure if it applies.
We'll find out here soon.
Yes.
There's an operative in our midst. We got
Yeah.
this.
Alrighty. There we go. That's very, very good initiative.
Uh-oh.
For Yorick, right?
No. The operatives got good initiative. The occultists did not, though.
Can Ponto and Palm roll stealth
Oh yeah.
inside the building, since we were actively like trying to hide ourselves?
Yeah. And don't
Awesome.
forget you have Pass Without Trace.
Yeah. Oh damn. 32.
Oh, wow.
I'm gone.
Jesus.
I'm in another campaign.
Ponto doesn't
Thank
exist.
you for pass without a trace, because that was a 2 on the dice. I have a +2 to stealth, so that's a 14 total, which isn't great.
Oh, no. All right, and before...
But that's fine, because I'm there to be distracting, to be a distraction anyway. So
Before we begin combat, they do have traits, so I'll put those in enemy traits. And that one.
can I
And-
take the bag of flour from Ponto after they're
Sure.
done putting it on the floor? Or did I put it on the floor? I can't remember.
I handed it to you.
Okay, I have the flour.
The flower power.
Alright, so the operatives have Advanced Ruthless, Retaliator, Executioner's Needle, and Raven Shroud. And you get to know Advanced Ruthless.
They're coming for our nuggets.
Which, as we all know, is our pink paste.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Candles, run! You're in danger, girl.
Oh, yikes.
Candace just looks at them. It's just like pocket sand.
Yes.
I would
I'd
fully
like to roll the
expect
cry.
Candles to have pocket sand. If this Candles doesn't have pocket sand, I don't want to be a part of this party anymore.
We have pocket flower now.
We have full frontal flour, not even pocket flour.
We upgraded.
We've got the heavy artillery. I bet it's whole wheat too.
And something I hadn't done in the past, but I will do now, is that creature that has spellcasting, it will be available as a trait, and scanning that will let you know the highest level spells that they have access to.
Oh.
Actually, speaking of which, I was also double checking what all my birth sign had, and I have a wizard cantrip. Can I flavor prestidigitation as pocket sand?
Sure.
Oh,
Well, yes.
bet.
That's amazing, actually.
Heck yeah.
All right. So, as a reminder, you can, as a free action during your turn, make a scan check, which is a perception or investigation check, and that would reveal traits. And also, as another reminder, with certain traits, you can disable them. If you land a critical hit, you can forgo the additional damage to disable a trait. And I'll tell you if a trait is disableable or not. Usually, if it's something like a natural body function or like a natural weapon, those are the types that you wouldn't be able to disable. Yeah.
Cannot disable pooping in fear. Got it.
I can, in fact, make someone shart themselves. That is a part of prank.
Really? Noted. I'll just remember that for later, for no reason at all.
Hold on, I'll send you the prank stat block.
Teach you upon the prank cantrip.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Ooh, did we leave Crow behind? I don't want him getting hurt.
I'd say you could have had him perched somewhere inside.
Maybe
Rose
in the
just
trees.
back of the pub enjoying some water.
He's got himself a whole mug of ale perched on the side and he's sipping it.
It's a literal crowbar.
But
Alright, give me one moment, and I'll get us started on combat.
violence.
Okay, actually, double checking the cantrips. I think I'm going to go with infestation, which is possibly even closer.
That's amazing. Infestation is great.
Would be
Alright.
very convenient at the roofing situation.
Yep.
So, with everything in order, we're gonna go ahead and begin. Up first is the operative group, followed by Barney. Yeah, best of luck.
It's never good when the DM says that.
Alright, so the operative group, starting with Operative 1, is going to move on up to Talos and make an attack with their rapier. That is an 18.
That meets.
Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, so you take 12 piercing damage, and I need for you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 21.
Alright, so this operative rushes up towards you, very quickly pulling out the rapier, and as it stabs into you, you almost don't feel it. But as they draw it away, you can see the blood exit with it. And for a moment, you feel something burning inside of you, but it very quickly fades away as you're able to kind of shake it. And that one will then end its turn. Let's see. Operative 2 is going to also run up. And he's going to make an attack with his as well. At advantage. That is a dirty 20.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So that is 11 more piercing damage, and I need you to make another con save.
$19.
Alright. Once again, you're able to shake that burning sensation away.
Yes, Talos, get it.
I mean, I'm getting it. I'm being hit.
Yeah, I
Being
don't think we
got.
want him to get it more.
Alright, then the operative that has Candle will attempt to shove Candle. So Candle, make me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Right, that is gonna be an acrobatics check, and she is going to get a 16.
So as this operative behind you, you feel them begin to move. They draw the dagger away and attempt to shove you off the roof, but you're quick enough to step out of the way and almost send them toppling over the edge themselves. You no longer have a knife to the throat. They're now in front of you.
It's a relief.
And Operative 4 will see Gunther and start running towards him.
Relatable.
And he's gonna make an attack against Gunther.
Gunther's like, ladies, please.
That is a 12, which I imagine this is.
Yeah.
So yes, this operative runs up to you, and you're able to step out of the way as they thrust their rapier out towards you. And that ends the operative's round. Barney, you are up, followed by Palm.
Sweet. Just wondering what's going to be easiest. I'll go for one of the cultists or the operative there by Gunther.
DM, are you highlighting the token whose turn it is? Because that's a pretty cool idea.
That is actually done with a plugin that I use.
Oh, but it's really nice. I like that because sometimes it's just a bit difficult to follow what's going on.
Yeah, it's a good
if
idea.
you're watching.
Very handy.
Yeah, I have a Chrome plugin that lets me actually track initiative in Owlbear. Don't have to do it
Nice.
externally.
Okay, I seem to be able to close the distance to Gunther. Because that's 35 feet to reach the operative number 4. And I will be able to hit within 5 feet.
All right.
But Barney is going to tell Yorick because right, seems like they're taking more of a full frontal approach here. You can tail me if you like, but I'm not sure if it'll be of much more use here. Otherwise, I think it might be best if you tag along.
Yorick will nod.
And Barney draws Butcher Block and runs off to that operative. And get up to there.
All right.
And I'm gonna make an attack. There's a 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Okay, cool. That'll be. Yeah, I forget my Butcher Block has like additional stuff now.
But wait,
All right.
there's more.
Right, so that's 2d6 plus 5. Which is going to be 11 slashing damage. 11, sorry, yeah, that's 5, 6. And then, just checking here, because it's a Butcher Block of draining as well. Attacks with this weapon are magic for the sake of overcoming resistances and gains a +1 to attack and damage rolls. Steals a life force of those it strikes. When you land a successful melee attack with this weapon, as a bonus action, you can recover a number of hit points equal to twice your proficiency bonus. I'm actually not going to do that. What I will do, though, is I'll use my bonus action, which is Frazil, to get like an additional cold damage. So the creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. That is an nat 20. For a total of 27.
So they take no additional damage. I think with a nat 20 you don't even get half damage from that.
If it deals half damage, it would still deal it.
Okay. It's just they won't be knocked.
Yeah.
They won't be knocked prone then. So that'll be an additional 1d8. Well, that's a 1.
Oh no.
So
Delicious.
no additional damage.
Well, if it dealt half, it would still deal the minimum of 1.
Right. Okay. So then that's a total of 12.
Every bit counts. All right. Does Barney do anything else?
He used a bonus action and an action and movement, so he's not able to do anything else.
Okay.
Actually, he can scan.
Alrighty.
Going to and this is an operative, so I think I'll scan that executioner's needle.
All right. Make me a perception or investigation check.
$17.
All right. Executioner's needle. Let me grab that for you. There we go. Alright, Executioner's Needle is a melee weapon attack with a +7 to hit, 5-foot reach, and on hit it deals a d8 + 4 piercing damage. And on a hit you have to make a DC 15 con save, or you take 3d6 or 3d8 acid damage, and you're poisoned until the start of the operative's next turn.
Oh boy. Some beefy damage.
Alright, is that all Barney does?
Yeah, he's completely out of actions.
Alright, Palm, you are up, followed by Ponto.
I think I want to withhold my action until they gain entry to the house.
Alright, are you gonna ready an action?
What I want to do is flower the shit out of whoever comes in, so we can see them, so that if there's any like invisibility stuff going on, they'd be coated in flour. Hopefully that'll make them more visible. And then while they're distracted, hoping that Ponto will attack.
Okay. And just so if it wasn't clear, they are currently visible.
Can I see them from where I'm standing?
I would say through the window you can see at least the ones out by Talos.
Maybe I should scan them. I think I'd still like to throw some flour in their face for a little bit of added confusion. I have the flour. I want to use it.
Do it.
Flower power.
Okay, can I scan one now, and when they enter, do my action?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to scan for Raven Shroud.
Alright.
Remember to eat your grains, kids.
That'll be a perception or investigation check.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sitting here thinking about flour and dreaming about... okay, that's a 12 plus 5, so 17.
Alright.
Wait, investigation, that's a +1.
Or
Perception's a
perception or
+5.
investigation. It's your choice.
Okay. Alright, perception is +5, so I think I'll go with that one.
Alright. So that would reveal Raven Shroud for both. There we go. Alright, so Raven Shroud, as a reaction, when operative takes damage, it can cause a whirl of black feathers to spiral around it, turning it invisible until the start of its next turn, and additionally it can move up to half its speed immediately.
Interesting. Some might say unfair.
Slap him with the flour.
I'm definitely going
Give
to.
him the grains.
I'm gonna try.
Alright, is Palm do anything else, or are you just gonna hold an action to use the flower?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Alright, Ponto, you are up, followed by Talos.
Okay, Ponto, now seeing the operative attack Talos, is just like, goes into a kind of like a little bit of a feral mode, where he kind of stalks
Uh-oh.
down a little bit more, And he kind of hones in on operative one, and I'm going to creep up and attempt to ambush.
Alright, are you guys gonna jump through the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump through the window and just slam into this man.
It's like a Resident Evil dog.
Now the question
open.
is with the ambush Drake, if the Drake surprises a creature and hits it with an attack, I get additional 2d6 damage. Would that be a part of this?
Yes.
Awesome.
And
so
I would say, since you are hidden, you would also have advantage.
I also get pack tactics with that advantage with Talos being right there. So I'm coming
Hell
for this
yeah.
fool. Okay, so that is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I'm about to,
Good
so
work.
that's 1, 2, 3. That's 66 damage. I don't have
Jesus.
enough dice. Hold on.
Wow.
Roll 1d6 6 times.
No, I have my little dice bag. I just need one. Okay, and 3. All right, so we go.
All the math rocks.
I'm dropping math rocks everywhere.
Oh no.
They just scattered all over my room.
The vibe is in shambles.
Okay, I lost 2 math rocks.
Oh no.
Okay, so that is 4, 8, 12, 16. Let me reroll 2 more. 16, 22, 25, 26 damage.
Alright. And
It was
that was a crit. So, let's see, 26. That would be 52 damage.
fuck me.
This operative topples over and you leap out of the window and maul this one. That one's dead.
It's like biting its like neck and slamming it into the ground.
Alright.
And then he's gonna stop, and I think I have a few more feet of movement. Yeah, I have like 5 more feet, so I guess I'm gonna hop back through the window and attempt to hide underneath.
Alrighty.
I can't really like stealth, but I'm hidden underneath the lip of the window on the other side now.
Alright. Is that all Ponto does?
Yes.
Alright, Talos, you are up, followed by 2 candles.
All right. He's like getting ready, and then suddenly just Drake just kills this guard or this operative. So he's just gonna turn over to the other one. He's like, not looking so good for you. And he's going to channel his giant magic, and with the word Thurizaz, grow to large size. It's a bonus action.
Hell yeah.
That's a kink.
He's gonna swing his bigger sword down on this guy.
Alrighty.
That's a 19 on the die, which for me is a crit.
Indeed. Alright, let's see the damage.
All right. So I just rolled the normal dice, and then it's doubled.
Yes, so you'll roll your normal dice and then the total will be doubled.
All right. So D for my sword. D6 for the giant damage. And I have the fire rune on my sword, so I get an extra D4 fire damage. So that is 8 plus 3, which is 11, plus my sword, which is additional 6. That's 17 damage.
Alright. And that would make that 34. So you grow large and you slam down on this operative, and you see them kind of stagger back as they hold the massive wound that you've left that is also burning from the fire runes inscribed into your sword.
Cool. I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Turnabout's fair play, isn't it? That is a 18 plus 6.
That hits.
I finally get the giants on one hit. Yeah. Alright. So that's 9 plus 6, an additional 15 damage.
Alright. Can you finish off this operative?
He'll slam his sword into him, and then while it's sticking in, he's gonna turn and just slam the hilt of it with his shield, just driving in like a nail, and then pull it out.
Holy shit.
Yes, this one is
Brutal.
also absolutely decimated. And you can see that the occultist here kind of looks in the direction of the other two over here, as so he thinks it might be a good idea to run.
He's just gonna go to the entrance and just loom over him.
Alrighty. Alright, is that Talos' turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, Candle, you are up, followed by the occultist group.
All right, so I am going to give a little scan on retaliation or retaliator.
Alrighty.
That is going to be a 17.
Alrighty, let me get Retaliator. Alright, so the operative can make an attack of opportunity against a creature that misses on an attack roll made against it.
All right. So now, with that done, I'm going to whip out my new pocket sand. It's going to need a DC Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. That is a total of 9.
All right. That is going to be 4 poison damage, and it's they're going to have to move 5 feet in a random direction. Let's see what direction that is. That is south.
Alright. So,
So they
fun
fall
thing
off the roof.
happens. This operative moves back as you throw this pocket sand in their eyes, and they topple off the roof. They're now down here on the ground, and they are prone.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to use half my movement speed to get the heck up, and use the rest to just kind of hop down here.
Alrighty.
I believe that is going to be it for my turn.
Alright, it is now the occultist's turn. Cultist 1, having seen 2 of his friends get absolutely destroyed, is going to disengage. Disengage, he's going to move back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He thought.
He moves back, and he is going to fire off a spell.
Does Talos get reach when he's that big?
I don't remember if it's in the feature, but I would say that since you're large size, you would get reach.
Alright, but he disengaged, right?
Yes, he did disengage.
Yeah, so I can't hit him anyways.
He's gonna cast Ray of Frost on Talos. That is a 22.
That'll do it.
Alright, for 8 damage. And let's see. So you take 8 damage and your speed is reduced by 10 until the start of his next turn. And that will end that occultist's turn. Occultist 2 is going to... He's going to begin sneaking around the side to see if he can get away from everything happening here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... he's going to dash. 10, 15, 20... And he finds Yorick.
No.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry, didn't know your mic was on.
No, I used my push to talk just as you sneezed.
Sorry.
And Occultist 3 will follow. That'll end their turn. Yorick is up, followed by Gunther. Yorick, seeing the two come around the corner behind him, and after Barney said to follow him, he's gonna choose to follow after Barney.
Good lad.
It's a good boy.
And he's gonna dash
He's
so
a
he
great
can
boy.
get
He's the
up
best.
to you. There's some behind us.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we ought to teach him a lesson then.
And yeah, that will end Yorick's turn. Gunther, you are up.
Okay. I guess I will flank this other guy by getting right here.
Alrighty.
And I will go on and hit him with my great sword using Great Weapon Master.
Ooh.
And it... Okay.
I think you roll at advantage because I'm also there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Fantastic.
Okay, so that is unnatural 20.
Ooh.
So let me see what that is.
So was that a nat 20 or just a dirty 20?
A dirty 20.
Ah.
And he's only doing it one-handed, so this will be 5 plus 4, so 9 plus 10, so 19 points of damage. I forgot to do a bonus action on this, so yeah, it's too late to do it now, but what I'll do here is, for my bonus action, I will put Phoenix Strike on my sword here.
Alright.
Forgot to do that beforehand, but that's alright. But it's a concentration spell, and the next time I hit a creature with it, it will cause a Phoenix Spirit to erupt for my attack.
Yep.
So, other than that, I think I haven't encountered the occultist yet, so I don't know if I can scan them yet or anything.
Yeah, you would have to be able to see them.
Okay, so for that will end my turn.
Alright. This operative isn't looking too great. He's looking like he is kind of on his last legs here. That brings us to the top of the round with Barney. Or, well, rather, it would actually be the operatives. Since their round is gone, I forgot that I took them off the initiative since the first one died. So, Operative 3. Let's see. He looks at Talos and sees that he's very large and he's just killed 2 of his friends, so he's gonna choose to not go that way. And he's gonna instead come around the corner and go after 2 candles. Would just knock them off the roof, so...
Sure.
They're going to take a stab with the rapier. And that's that one.
Wow.
So they get up from being prone and they kind of slink around the corner, and they go to stab at you, Candle, and you manage to dodge it without knowing they're there, completely by accident. And that will end that one's turn. Operative 4 sees that they're surrounded. They're going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to end their turn there. Alright, Barney, you're up, followed by Palm.
Alright. I don't suppose... obviously disengaged, so I don't think Sentinel would have done anything there.
Sentinel would. Sentinel can stop a disengage.
Okay, well, in that case, that's going to be my reaction to that then.
Alrighty.
So I guess Barney then just swings low with Butcher Block.
Alright, and don't forget you have advantage.
Alright. Let's get to my action. It's a 9 plus 7. That is a 16.
That hits.
Alright, that's going to be 2d6 plus 5.
Alrighty.
7 plus 5, so 12.
Alright, how do you kill this one?
Oh, okay. I think, yeah, like because Butcher Block is so huge and Barney swings low, I think Barney just dissects them bisects them like vertically, horizontally.
So you do that, and the two parts, the two halves of their body kind of slump to the ground as the rapier rolls over to your foot. That one is dead.
And now it's my turn.
Alrighty. You are up, followed by Ponto.
No, that was just my reaction, so this is my actual turn now.
Yes. It's a very good reaction. Alright, what do you do, Barney?
I think since Yorick mentioned there are two occultists coming around the corner, Barney is gonna run up here. I just want to see what the distance is. Just want to check my spells. Okay, so that's 20 feet to run there. I think that'll close the gap. Yeah, so Barney will then use almost as if he's like throwing an imaginary spear. He'll be this sort of electric thing, spear just sort of materializes in his hand, and he just chucks a woeful spear at occultist number 2.
Alrighty.
I need to make a weapon attack using my attack modifier. I don't suppose a 14 hits.
Let's see, actually. Yes, it does.
Oh, fantastic. So, with Woeful Spear, you create a wooden spear laced with malignant energy and make a ranged spell attack against a creature, blah blah blah. On a hit, the creature takes 2d8 necrotic damage and has its energy drained for the next minute. And for the duration, the target must subtract 1d4 from all its attack rolls and ability checks. The creature can use its action to remove the spear by making a strength A strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the spear is extracted and the spell ends. So, 2d8. Which is going to be 7 damage.
All right. So you hurl the spear through the air, and that spearhead cracks out and sticks there, kind of jolting with that energy. All right. Does Barney do anything else?
Just want to check bonus actions. For Frazil to work, I need to make an attack roll. I think what I'll do is I'll like engage my mark or my
Activating your mark of the
mark.
beast.
Yes.
All right. You also grow to large size. Oops. There we go.
Oh yeah, Bestial Might.
What kind of campaign is this exactly?
The big
I'm beginning to. There are a lot of coincidences here.
No, we've got Vor and Macro here.
We just got the whole shebang. Gonna
People better start subscribing. This is very niche quality content.
let's just list the E621 tags on the left side.
I'm going to scan Talon's staff as my final thing.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's make that investigation check. Nah, it's a 9.
Alright. That is insufficient. Is that all Barney does?
Yeah, that's all my actions.
Alrighty, Palm, you are up, followed by Ponto.
Okay, so since Palm saw with some dismay that Ponto just went feral and leaped out the window, she's standing there holding the flower like, aww. So I think she's gonna look around. Maybe is there a window where she can see the occultist 2 and 3?
Yes, there's a window here, so you would be able to see occultist 2.
Okay, so maybe what she's gonna do, can we do this for flavor? I want to do the Chronicle of the Steady Archer, but like, can I throw the flower as one of the ranged attacks?
That's
Sure.
the arrow is the flower.
Yeah, you
Incredible.
you summon the archer and you just hand him the sack of flour, like here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna be piercing damage. Maybe it's more like bludgeoning.
I'd say bludgeoning, yeah.
I don't know.
Psychological
Okay,
damage.
so for the Chronicle of the Steady Archer, I awaken the tale of a steadfast marksman. I can call forth a horde of phantasmal archers to fire at my foes. So, a number of ranged attacks equal to your proficiency bonus, which is 2. I think I'll try one attack on each occultist.
Alright.
Couple flower.
So is this just straight D20?
It would be using your scribal attack modifier, so that'd be your wisdom and your proficiency bonus as well.
Okay, so +2, right? My proficiency is +2, so...
And then your plus
wisdom
your
is-
wisdom as well.
Oh, so +5 total.
Yep.
That's nice. Okay, so that would be... It's my dice, sorry.
What did you roll?
A fat total of 7 for the one. And 14 for the other, which I'm not sure. Maybe the
14,
7
that's
was
it.
the bag of flour. Okay, at least I got one hit. Okay, 1d6 plus 3 would be... Let's grab a d6 now. Oh god, a 1. Plus 3. Wow. Palm is what's the opposite of an MVP? Because she's being that right now in this fight.
The archers don't know how to fire the sack of flour with their bow.
I think they were so confused by the flower that they were just like, okay, whatever.
Yeet.
Yeah,
That's
you
a grand
handed the
total.
archer the bag of flour, and it's kind of this spirit just gives you a confused look before throwing it, and then it hits the cultists and goes all over them. They kind of stagger back a little bit, but they're more confused than hurt.
Okay, well, at least part of my plan came together, which is that they were confused about it. So that's a grand total of 4 damage, I guess, on whichever one you think would have been hit.
Yeah, I'll say you hit occultist too.
Okay, can I also scan? That's a free action, right?
Yes.
Spell casting.
Alrighty.
Wow, these rolls. That's a 3 on the dice.
Oh
Oh no.
That is insufficient. Does Palm do anything
Maybe
else?
she should just give up and go to the bathroom again. Spend time in a place that appreciates her. Like, I'm useless. Anyway, I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty.
I could hide. No, wait, hiding is an action. Sorry.
Ponto is up, followed by Talos.
Oh boy. I don't have a lot. Okay. I will move, I guess, to like a windowsill.
Alright.
Hearing where Palm was throwing flour, I'm engaged. I'm back in it. We got the flower situation, but I can't get very far, so I'm gonna get underneath kind of the windowsill, and I'm gonna use my action to hide.
Alrighty.
Which is a 29 for stealth.
Ooh, very nice. Alright, is that Ponto's turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, Talos, you are up, followed by 2 candles.
I guess I'm gonna go for the target in front of me. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. He's gonna holding his sword, just kind of grin ear to ear, and says, "Ira," as the rune glows brighter and the entire sword catches fire.
Ooh,
He's gonna hit him with it.
alrighty.
Metal.
18 plus 6.
That hits.
Alright, since I triggered my sword, I get to do an extra d6 fire damage, and for fun, I'm gonna add a maneuver trip attack.
Ooh.
Alright, so it's 7, 13, 16, 18, plus another 6, 21 plus 6, that's 27 damage total, and he needs to make a
Strength save.
DC 14 strength save or be knocked prone.
Yeah, you got a nod. So you cleave your sword down, completely knocking this guy on his back, and you can see the pure fear in his eyes as he hangs on with what he has left.
He's just gonna look at him and just say, "You attacked a helpless family." And that's it.
Alrighty. 2 candles.
Nice. Just go look at distances here. Oh no, it's 15 feet. Never mind. Okay. Going to let's go ahead, go this way, and risk the attack of opportunity.
All right. Are you walking past Operative 3?
Oh no, I'm gonna be going towards Barney.
Ah, gotcha. There is no attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You're just out of range.
Oh no, I mean I was there and then moved.
Ah, gotcha. Let's see. I'll see if they will take it or not. They won't.
All right.
They're still a bit flustered from having come up behind you and completely missed.
Good. So I'm going to cast. Just going to use Empowering Powder and get Gunther, Yorick, and Barney. So you guys get extra 10 movement speed. And you can add 1d6 damage to a damage roll, all of that for the next minute.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Is that Candle's turn?
Oh, you saw Barney go that way, so I think she's just gonna kind of keep going there. See if something's around there.
Alrighty. Alright, it is now the Occultist's turn. Occultist 1, down with Talos. With what they have left in them, they're gonna look up at Talos, and you see this kind of deep purple energy arc off of their hand. I need for Talos to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. That is a 15. Or, I'm sorry, 17.
Alright, that succeeds, but you do still take half. Let's see. And 2 more. And half of that is 21 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Ouch.
He casts
am-
Blight on you.
I am down to 11 hit points.
Oh boy.
Well, that's just rude.
Ouchie.
She casts Blight at you. He kind of looks up at you, towering over him. I'll take you down with me.
Uh-oh.
I like the sound of that.
And that'll end that one's turn.
Is he just staying on the ground?
Yes, he is going to remain
Okay.
prone. And next is Cultist 2, who will walk over to the window where the flower came from.
Oh no!
Let's see.
They need to minus a d4 for whatever ability check they do.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, and it's pretty dim inside the house.
Super dim.
So they walk over to the
Floors.
window and they peer in and they don't see anything. So they continue looking towards Barney.
We should throw the rest of the bread's ingredients at them. Anybody got some Some gross water with yeast in it.
Someone throw an egg at him. Exactly 3.
Summon yeast.
Wait, bread doesn't have eggs in it, does it?
Maybe.
Wait, I'm gonna Google it. Sorry, I need to know.
It depends on if it's a yeast-based bread or if it's an egg-based bread.
Yeah.
Ah.
Depends on the leavening.
So Cultist 2 will look towards Barney, and similar to what Talos saw, you see that same purple energy lash out at you, Barney. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That's a 60.
All right, you succeed, so you only take half. You roll the damage. Two more. All right, so that is 14 necrotic damage to Barney. That'll end that one's turn. Cultist 3 will come up and join Cultist 2. And curiously, he will also peer into the window.
Walk in here. Do it. Do something.
And once again, there is nothing seen.
Palm's not even worth attacking. 0 threat detected.
Let's see. Cultist 3 will look at Barney and cast. So you see Cultist 3 kind of raise that staff that he's holding. And Barney, you feel something tighten around your ankles. I need for you to make me, let me double check. You need me to make a strength saving throw.
Right. That would be a net 20.
So, forming around your ankle is what looks like a shackle made of umbral energy, and you very easily break it and cause it to fizzle away. And that ends the occultist's turns. It is now Yorick's turn, followed by Gunther. Yorick will come down here to Operative 3. 5, 10, 15, 20... And he summons that glaive you all saw him use earlier, and he's gonna swing. That's a 25.
Holy shit.
Yeah, boy.
Stab him. Get his ass.
Get him!
For a total of 9 damage, which is actually enough to kill this one.
Oh my god.
First kill.
Baby
This
stars.
is first time. Yeah, I was
First
gonna
time.
ask, because this is the first time ever killing someone.
Our boy's all grown up and killing assassins.
Now he's gotta eat a piece of the kidney raw, I think.
well.
That's the rule.
It's like a record scratch. We all look at Palm.
Gunther is probably can't contain his excitement right now. Well, he can, but we're in battle right now, so you have to wait.
As Yorick rushes forward with the glaive, and he thrusts it into Operative 3, in through one end and out the other. Then Operative 3 goes slack against it as Yorick kind of awkwardly kicks him off of it. But
Great
he
work.
stands over the dead operative.
Nice.
I did it.
You did?
That'll end York's turn. Gunther, you're up.
All right. I can hear Talos and his fight with the other operative, the
Yes.
other occultist, right? Cool. So I won't be able to reach Talos, but I can at least get right here to see him, and I'm going to use my action to cast Protector's Charity onto him. So now, anytime he takes damage, I'll take it instead.
Alrighty.
And then you know what? I will end my turn there.
All right. Top of the round with Barney, followed by Palm.
Cool. Well, all of my stuff kind of requires either an attack roll or basically Willful Spear. So I think what Barney will do is he will. Okay, this is what Barney's gonna do. Since he's got like bestial might and whatever, he's gonna actually like run on all fours like some creature towards the occultists.
All right.
Green Yin machine.
You said my speed is increased by 10 feet, right, Candle?
Yep.
Okay, so it means I can move 40 feet.
Should be just enough.
They're about 50 feet away. But because I'm a large size, I should be able to have range to get them.
If you move 40 feet, you would be right in front of them.
So I'll be about there.
You could even be one up from there.
Yeah, I think it was 8 squares.
Yeah, I'm using the little ruler.
Oh.
And yeah, he's going to make an attack roll with the Butcher Block and add Phoenix Strike as a bonus action.
All right.
And I guess I'll be attacking Occultist 2 again. I can take him down. That is a 15 plus 7, 23.
That hits.
And that is 10 slashing damage, and I'm going to add Phoenix Strike, which adds another 2d6 fire damage if they fail their dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Is that with the 1d6 from the powder?
Oh right, I'll add that too.
Yeah.
Alright, this occultist fails that dex save with a 9.
Okay, that extra damage from the powder that I got from candles is an additional 4, so that's 14 total so far. And now I'm gonna roll 2d6 fire damage. An additional 8.
Alrighty. This occultist, as you swing into it, as that Phoenix Strike goes through and begins to sear away at him, he crumples to the ground dead, and the occultist beside him looks on in horror.
You can see a faint glow behind Barney's fringe of his eyes.
Alrighty, is that Barney's turn?
He's actually going to do a scan of that staff.
Alrighty.
That's a total of 6.
All right, and don't forget you get your recovery. So go ahead and roll your mark die.
Oh, right. Let me just check my feats. Bonus actions. At the start of each your turn, you roll your mark die, and my mark die is a D8, I believe. I think.
Let's see.
It starts as a D4.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll a d4.
It says if the die increases by a tier each time your max value of the die is rolled. So I'm just reading up here again.
Yeah, so that would mean if you rolled a max of 4 on the d4, it'd go up to a d6.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I'll roll. You must roll at least 1 hit point to regain hit points this way. Okay, cool. Let me roll a d4. That is a 3.
All right, you regain 2 hit points. All right.
Cool.
Next up is Palm, followed by Ponto.
Okay, I think, she would like to try that Chronicle again. The Chronicle of the Steady Archer. Have we scanned everything now? No, we're still... Okay, can I scan for, spellcasting again?
Alrighty.
Oh god, a nat 1. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Well, at least I got it out of the way now.
Time to kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
That one means we forget one of the other traits.
Right, 2 attacks. Good god, that's a 3 and a 4 on the dice.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay,
Send those dice to
maybe I
Dale.
should quit the campaign here.
Your
What?
dice are cursed. We need to all trip in and get buffs from your die.
Mom
I'll set
stops and
these-
eats the other half of the sourdough.
She's got loads of dice. She just needs to use other ones.
She's just like stuffing fistfuls of raw flour in her mouth. Okay. I don't really know what else to do.
you have a
I
bonus
guess
action?
I'll just... No, not really. I don't know. Is hiding a bonus action or is that an action?
I will remind that you have your Sacred Seal as a bonus action.
Wait, what is that again? There's a lot of new stuff in this class to get used to. Where would that be?
On your sheet, let's see.
Would it be the bonus actions tab?
Oh, there. Okay.
Yep. So yes, you could place your seal on either the occultist or an ally.
Okay, I'm struggling to get my head around this explanation right now, and there's time pressure on me, so my brain is working even less well than it normally does.
So as a bonus action, if you activate it, you can kind of move it around freely for the next minute. And with it activated, you could either place it on an enemy, which would be ruined, which would mean that when somebody attacks it, they can reroll a number of die equal to its proficiency. Or you could put it on an ally, and they would get temporary hit points.
Okay. Let me place it on the remaining occultist then.
Alright. So yeah, now whenever anyone attacks that occultist, you can reroll a number of the damage die equal to your proficiency bonus. So you can reroll up to 2 damage die.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Relevant to Ponto, I think, probably.
Mwahaha.
Alrighty, Ponta, you are up, followed by Talos.
All right. Seeing the cultist through the window, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna hop through and attempt to bite this fool.
Alrighty.
Do
It
it.
should be at advantage because Barney is within 5 feet.
Property damage bonus.
14 plus 4, 18.
That hits.
You've got insurance, right, Reginald?
We are the insurance, I think.
And then I could re-roll a damage die.
You can reroll 2 damage die, and you can choose
Oh.
either result for each of them.
Damage by adventures has to be standard
Okay,
in
so-
every insurance.
5 points piercing damage? Yeah.
Alright.
I don't get my surprise attack because it's only at the start of combat.
Alrighty, 5 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, yes, this one is on his last legs. He is looking very rough. Alright, Talos, you're up, followed by Candles.
Alright. As a bonus action, Talos just kind of grins as he looks down. It's like, take me with you, huh? And it's going to do second wind. And so he recovers 13 hit points as the cultist just sees his wounds start closing like Wolverine's.
Obliterate that twink.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna smash him with the sword.
Alrighty.
He's on the ground, right? So I have advantage?
Yes.
Cool. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. So it's D8. 6. 2 to 4. Just for good measure, I'm gonna also do a distracting strike.
Alright.
So I can add another one.
Another one.
Alright, so that is a total of 27 damage.
Alright, how do you take
Holy
down
shit.
this occultist?
I think I just like stand over and just completely split him head to toe.
And laying there in a bloody mess is a now split in half occultist.
Bloody, cooking, burning mess.
Indeed.
And
Tell-
then he's just gonna start running towards the back of the house.
Alright.
I'll let Ponto smell that cooking meat.
Food.
It's about to get delicious.
Alrighty, Candles, you are up.
All right. Like, it is about time to over here. And, oh, it's like we have one guy left. I'm going to scan for the Talon staff.
Alrighty.
That's funny.
Alright, talent staff. Let me grab that.
Just kind of as a warning, our power is going off in about 40 minutes, so we might have to switch to the inverter.
All good. Alright, so the talent staff, the occultist releases a spectral raven that darts towards a creature within 30 feet. The creature must make a dexterity save, DC 15, and on a failed save, it takes 2d10 necrotic damage and has its speed halved until the cultist's next turn.
Well, let's get rid of this guy real quick. Going to use. Just going to try to hit him with my crossbow. That is going to be an 18.
Alright, that hits.
Okay, yes. That is going to be a total of 11 plus 14 piercing damage.
Alright, how do you take out the last one?
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. Just going to get him right through the net.
So, Barney, as you and Ponto are surrounding this last one, from around the corner, Candle comes and fires the crossbow, and you just hear this awful gurgling sound come from the occultist next to you, and kind of a flash as this bolt goes through their neck and they slump to the ground dead. That will end combat.
Yay.
Very nice.
Oh.
Let's see here.
I helped.
You did.
I kind of like ran up and kicked someone's knee for like 1 damage.
This is just gonna run up to the back of the house. See them. It's like, is everyone okay? I looks at Barney. Were you trained by a giant too?
What? No. This is just, part of my abilities.
Same.
You can probably
Well,
see Gunther carrying out Yorick. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
No, you're not interrupting.
I am unable to select my token to move it, so I guess I'm just lying on the floor in a bunch of flour, feeling sorry for myself.
Me try to give out a new one. See if that helps. Okay, try now.
Nope. All I get is a clipboard. I only have a little X, and there's no option to select a hand or anything like that for me. So I'm not sure why.
Is there a
There a little
drop-down
arrow in the top right?
Let's see. Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I learned something. Palm will be here looking out the window like, is everyone okay? She is
Ponto's
probably
on the
covered
ground
in
just
flour.
gnawing on this guy. She's like,
Whoa, hey, Ponto, you don't know where that's been?
It's just a little creature.
Fine. Talus says as he's actively bleeding everywhere.
Physically, I am fine.
We
Yeah,
all did good here.
I've
I'm just
enjoyed
gonna-
worse.
I'm just gonna go up to Talos and revert back to his form and then slap him with a cure wounds.
Like, does anything, do you still need more assistance?
Yeah, some of these lads got me pretty good.
Talos gets 10 HP back from a cure wounds.
This colossal lion hand just pats you on the head like, thanks, friend.
Slapping flex
Does
tape on it.
anyone want some bread?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
going to
yeah, I'd love
use
some.
Curative elixir to restore 9 plus. So that's going to be 12 hit points to Barney. And how's he and Talos still looking?
With that 12, I think I'll be up to full HP.
And Talos?
I'm 34 out of 63.
I can heal him up a little bit too with
That's a lot of
lay on
HP.
hands.
Yeah, it took a lot of hits.
It's going to
I'll
be
give
13.
I'll give him at least 15, so that way he's up to at least more than half.
All right. So you will lay on hands and restore some more hit points.
After the full minute, Talos will just shrink back down.
I don't think I've never done something like that before. I've never killed someone.
Or
You did excellently.
how?
Thank
How
Do you
feel?
wanna talk about it? We can talk about it after we're cleaned up, if you want.
I think I'm okay.
I see.
All right. Well, good. But
Would
He's
you
got
would
the
you
bloodlust.
if it
oh,
creeps
would
up
you
later,
like
just
would
let
you
us
like a
know.
liver? Very tasty.
Oh, hey, Ponto. No, okay, wait, no, these are people. Shh, stop, Pom, no.
No, thank you.
Oh, more for me then.
I think I'd be more concerned if they were, innocent people, but they were hurting people, right?
Yep.
You had to defend yourself. It's nothing. I mean, it's still hard to do, but it was either them or you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just glad everyone's alright.
We should
here too.
search them to see if there's any like missives or something hinting as to who might
Great
hire
idea.
them.
Alright.
Right, it's a good idea. Also, Yorick, these to add on to what you were saying earlier, these individuals were going to hurt an innocent family.
Yeah, so it's a good thing.
2 of them were children.
I'm glad we could help.
Yeah, I think they'll be better off not bothering these people anymore.
Right.
Alright, so are you all searching through the bodies?
Yes.
Oh yeah, time to loot.
Yep.
Alrighty, so...
I mean, search them for information about the Black Quills, but also loot.
You're at the first time.
So you do find that the rapiers and talon staves, respectively, are still intact. So if anyone wanted to take one of those, they may. Also, on the woman that tried to stab you, Candle, you find that there is a letter. And
I wonder what it says.
Does anyone understand Thieves' Cant?
Not me.
Nope.
Nope.
Not this character, no.
Where's Bramble when you need her?
Okay. I would say, though, that it would be common knowledge that you could take it to... You'd have to find one first, but you could take it to a cipher to get them to translate it.
Is there like a legal Discworld Thieves Guild here?
Not a legal one, but some of you who are more local have definitely heard of a few different organizations.
Legal. Wink.
Maybe it's best we look at this tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you think there'll be more, or you think we'll be fine? It seemed like they all came at one time.
Does, but it won't hurt to be careful.
Yeah. Hard to say. There may be more. This might be enough to deter them. But if we can find out who hired them, we can at least strongly encourage they not be involved further.
All right. With that, do you all continue to stake out for the night?
Yes.
I guess Pom will do a little bit of sweeping in between because she feels bad that the whole house is now full of glass shards, broken window bits, flour, etc. So
Whoops.
Yeah,
can't leave it like this. That's rude.
York will look over the two windows.
Had it all under the rug.
I could give him a few funds to make reparations.
Should
nice.
we?
Someone
Should
know
we
vending?
dig? Should we dig a hole for these bodies? Or is that a bit morbid? I don't know if we should be burying the would-be assassins of this family in their garden. You know?
I can.
It's great fertilizer.
Should we
could,
not call town guards?
That is
Eventually.
true.
Good idea. Let the fuzz deal with it.
You mean Talos?
I mean, not the fuzzy.
He just flips his mane.
Wait, is he a narc?
Ponto has disappeared back into the building.
What is Ponto? Is Ponto looking for something in particular?
Ponto is raiding the kitchen once again.
This time you find a jar of honey.
Uh-oh. Sweep faster, Pom.
You find a jar of honey, and you also find their kind of storage box where they have the cold stuff. And you find some stored ham that has been set aside for. It's been clearly sliced to be used in like sandwiches. You find some eggs and some milk.
Ponto's gonna take the honey, he's gonna take the milk, and he's gonna look for a cup.
You find one easily enough.
He's just gonna sit on the ground and put a little honey in the cup, and then put a little milk in the cup, and then he's gonna look around for like a stick or something.
Yeah, you find like a little wooden spoon.
Honey milk.
You could heat that for an even tastier drink.
Used to have a ranger whose favorite was honey milk. He'd always cast prestidigitation into his milk to give it honey flavor.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, who has prestidigitation? Because there's a pile of flour and glass and broken wood that needs to disappear somehow.
York will go about casting prestidigitation to clean things up.
Thanks. Thanks, Yorick.
I cannot make it better, I can only make it worse.
That's why I was sweeping the flour faster, because you had the honey, and I was like, this is not going to be a great combination if that ends up on the floor with the flour.
Yes. Flour and honey. What a lovely mess. Yeah, so continuing to stake out afterwards, things seem to go by pretty peacefully. You all would notice that kind of across the way, kind of down the street, there are some guards that are now posted up, having heard all the commotion earlier. Some of them kind of came running to find that there was nothing left for them to really investigate. So they've just been kind of standing up there on that corner keeping watch.
I mean, they could always pick up the bisected pieces.
Yeah, there's plenty of bodies that need burying.
Mm-hmm.
These were just assassins here. They didn't bring any weapons. These are ours.
I brought this body from home.
And as you
Ignore
guys...
the bite marks on that one's face.
It's our emotional support bodies.
This one cut itself in half and set itself on fire.
Oh no.
You know, the usual stuff that bodies do.
It's okay.
Oh, it comes pre-cooked? Awesome.
It's okay. It's okay. He died from smoking.
Yeah, he was a smoker. That happens.
A midnight toker.
You've heard about spontaneous human combustion, you know?
And spontaneous human cleaving in two.
Humans are weird.
Both of those happen to this person at the same time. What are the odds?
It imparts a smoky flavor on the meat.
So as you all are settling down and going about cleaning things up, Yorick stops what he's doing, and he kind of looks behind him. Guys, could you come here?
course.
What's wrong?
What is it?
And as you walk over, you can see that he's standing in front of one of the bodies, and you can see what looks like this kind of deep purple liquid bubbling as the body dissolves into the ground, leaving behind the cloak and a few feathers.
I will
Shit.
divine sense that.
Was this a tulpa?
You pick up on the presence of a celestial. And you're picking up on it from each of the bodies.
These are all celestial in nature, which is interesting.
I don't like that.
Possibly could be related to the usurpers, maybe.
Yeah, good point. Bonnie takes a look at all the other bodies to see if the same thing is happening.
And sure enough, it is happening with the other bodies as well.
Might be fast enough to scoop up some of the liquid.
Let's see. Yeah, make me a sleight of hand check.
All right. It is going to be 14.
So you manage to scoop up some of the liquid and catch it in a vial, and it kind of bubbles around in there. But then you see what looks like a hand reach out of the liquid. And then another. Until finally rising out of the liquid, you can see is a Dacian man. And for those of you who aren't aware, Dacian are rat folk, essentially.
Oh.
And he rises out and he begins to look around at everyone present. And you can see as he's rising out of this liquid and kind of gauging what's going on around him, you all notice that his left eye is that of a ruby.
What is your business here?
Quite a shame, really. So they're dead then.
You mean the
Who are-
assassins? Then yes.
Did you send them?
In a sense, I suppose, yes.
What? Why are you after this family?
Why does it concern you?
Well, maybe you can answer my question first.
And what would that benefit me?
Barney looks to the rest of his party.
Who are you?
I'm still figuring that out myself.
Oh, that eye pretty shiny.
Indeed.
Or are you at present?
I used to be Osiris Black. But now, I'm not too sure.
You mean you were at Assassin?
No, I wasn't this individual.
So you're some kind of leech or parasite?
Any of you can make me a history check if you would like.
All right.
In fact, York will also attempt to.
That is a 16.
15.
You,
I got a 14.
everyone with a 14 or higher, you would definitely know the name Osiris Black. This was a member of the Onyx Embassy, an organization that essentially got pretty close to causing the end of the material plane. Osiris Black was one of the commanders.
Hmm.
Can I attempt to roll stealth
Sure.
and hide behind one of the bigger people?
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Oh my god. That is a 22.
All right. You do manage to hide
Oh,
behind
wait.
one of the taller folk.
No. Pass of that tree should be off by now. It's been more than an hour.
Now, why are you
So
here? You want to protect them, obviously. But why? What reason have you? Are they friends? Family? I'm curious.
I can only speak for myself. I just met them today, but they asked for help.
And you help
Yeah, but-
anyone who asks for it.
Well, they are friends of ours who have remained in this party a little longer.
Hmm. Are you aware, then, of what it is their, now dead friend did exactly?
Would you care to enlighten us?
Sure, why not? Their friend made off with something very important to me. A crystal, the form of a phylactery. One of my own making.
What was inside the phylactery?
My soul.
Ponto is going to be, like, slowly going around everybody to get behind the guy.
Is that supposed to make us feel sympathetic?
No, but I'm not after your sympathy. I could care less. But you asked why I'm here, and I told you. Someone has my soul, and I would like it back. Simple.
Have you not
Why?
thought of simply asking?
Also, why did you put your soul into something that can be stolen?
I've asked plenty. The refusal to return it has forced my hand. And perhaps you're correct. Perhaps it was an oversight to do such a thing. My actions can't be taken back. They can only be amended.
What do you plan on doing now, then?
I'm certainly not fighting all of you. That'd be foolish of me. But I would like to inquire. Why do you think they still hang on to it so dearly? Why do they keep it from me?
That is just say that they might even still have it. We don't know that.
Well, you have contact with them. Why not ask? Get an answer for all of us.
Would it be possible to come to some kind of arrangement? Would you hold off on the assassins until we can figure out what's going on here? Do we have some way of reaching you?
You gotta get him to spit in the orb.
Oh yeah, the Zoom orb.
How close can I get to him from creeping up behind?
Let me check something first. Okay. You can get up to, I'd say, around 10 feet away.
And another question: how tall is he in this like rat folk form?
He's about 5 foot.
Okay. Calculating.
See
If we could
cute
get
rat
him-
folk. I mean, he looks pretty old, and he has a ruby eye, kind of a long white goatee.
So what I'm wondering is, what if we got him to sit on Barney's head and make him cook things?
Oh my god.
Ponto is going to attempt to sneak closer.
All right. Let's see. Okay, you get within 5 feet.
Oh, buddy. Okay, he is taller than me.
Can everyone else see what
Perfect.
Ponto's doing?
Yes. I would say that you all are aware, but he is not aware.
Can I cast Prank and make his knee itch so he needs to lean down?
Okay. There is... So you cast Prank on him, and he does lean forward a bit to scratch at it.
If once he gets his eye level gets low enough for Ponto to reach, he's gonna go for the eye.
Oh, so wait, what are you doing?
I'm attempting to grab the ruby.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Interesting. Okay. Make me a... I'm gonna say make an athletics check.
Oh, buddy. Whew. Oh, that's a 0. All right. Big money, no whammies. That is a 10.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
I so badly wanted that to succeed.
So you catch him by surprise and you reach out to grasp at the ruby eye. And you cling on to it, and he brings his hand up and wraps his arm, kind of wraps his wrist around your arm, holding it in kind of a death grip.
And what are you doing?
Oh, I just wanted the shiny.
You can have it, if I can pluck your eye out as well.
Is Ponto seriously considering?
Maybe.
Ponto, probably not worth it, to be quite honest.
Looks at spell list intently.
We might need to switch to the power inverter quickly.
Shoot, yeah, our power is going out like very, very soon.
Yeah.
Are we gonna continue for a little while still?
We'll probably be wrapping up within the next 10 minutes, but I'll leave that up to you, whether you want to do it now.
We have exactly 7 minutes until the power goes out.
Okay, yeah. If you need a moment to switch, then go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll be back in like a minute.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
All right.
Sorry, everyone.
All good.
The joys of living in South Africa.
That was so close. Oh, I think I want to keep my eye. And Ponto's gonna let go.
All right. We'll wait for Ben and Dwarf to get back before we continue. In fact, if anyone needs to use the bathroom now, would be a good time to do that.
I gotta let my dog out.
I think I will run to the bathroom really quickly, so I will be right back.
Like working.
All right, we're back. Can you all hear us?
Yeah.
Wait,
There-
see this thing?
Yep.
Oops.
Just waiting for the know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, we had a weird audio issue where neither of us could hear anything. But now it's back. Okay, we are back.
Alright, and I'm back as well. Great time.
Great.
Excellent.
And I'm back too.
Welcome back.
Yes, Ponto, let's go of the ruby.
Wise choice.
Yeah, let's not do anything brash here. Tell you what, I'll be back in just a sec. Barney's actually gonna go to the basement.
Alright. So you get inside and you head over to the basement door. Are you just gonna knock, or what do you do?
Yeah, he's gonna knock on the basement door.
Very briefly you hear what sounds like whispering downstairs, but there's no reply.
The password, remember?
Yeah, like Barney does says the password.
Okay, yeah, you say Pine Needle, and you hear footsteps coming up. And then there's a pause, and you hear a loud clang on the other side, and then the footsteps continue, and the door opens. Yes, is everything all right?
Yeah, we managed to dispatch the assassins, but we've got a bit of a situation. The name Osirius Black mean anything to you?
His eyes get very wide at that mention. Why do you ask?
I think let me get inside with you into the basement there.
He'll let you in.
Look, he says he's looking for like a gem that contains his soul or some sort of phylactery. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Celine, would you? And you can see Celine steps into the light. Oh, I see. He's alive?
Well, some form of him is. It's currently he's seems to have restructured himself from, I guess, the matter of the assassins that we just dispatched.
That's alarming. He was supposed to be dead. His phylactery shouldn't have worked. He's here now.
He's outside this very establishment. Yes, currently asking some very pressing questions to my friends.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
You don't have it, do you?
We don't, no. It's not here. I do know where it is.
Can Barney make an insight check?
Sure.
It's a 16 plus 1, a 17.
You can see that there is clear panic spread across her face. And she does seem to be sincere, although she does seem very afraid.
Okay. What would happen if this individual finds their phylactery?
They might return to, I'm not even sure. They might try and form a new form of the Onyx Embassy, or worse. But Osiris is very powerful.
So it's safe to say that we should dispatch them, yeah? Would it even be a good idea?
I wouldn't try to fight him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
If the Black Quills were even a threat, then he's stronger than all of them combined.
This leaves us in quite well of a pickle, doesn't it?
I don't know what to do. I didn't expect that he'd be here. I do know where the phylactery is, but again, if he gets it, that could be really bad. What might be a good idea is if we can somehow tell him the truth, but maybe lead him off the trail of it.
Classic case of deception there.
In fact, she'll look at Reginald and then at the two tieflings that are still downstairs. I'll volunteer. What? No. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna tell him that I'll take him to it.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You're putting yourself at quite a bit of risk here.
I know. That'll give them time to escape and go somewhere safe, and hopefully find someone else to mask their presence. And if you all would be willing, then maybe you could use that time to formulate some kind of plan.
All right. Are you absolutely sure about this?
I don't know. I don't think he'd hurt me or anything. But if I took him to it and he found out I was lying, he might kill me.
Yeah, it's what I'm afraid of. Well, that's probably the best way to go about it, I think. I honestly have no ideas. Because he seems pretty adamant on finding it, and I think if he doesn't, he'll probably keep going after you, keep pursuing you regardless.
Yeah, I think it's best to try and do this now, because if we can put a stop to him, it's no use in waiting. No use in trying to keep running and dealing with this all the time. If we can stop him, let's do it now.
Good plan. Barney will look towards the try and get to NPC log.
Are you looking towards me?
Looking to Reginald. Look, you keep those kids safe, okay?
I will.
He nods and
we're going to, assuming you can get him off the trail, we'll find somewhere to move to quickly.
right. And Barney goes back up the steps.
All right, and Celine will follow. And the two of you both step back out.
Well, come to your senses then, have you? Where is it?
I can take you there. Just leave them alone. I'll take you there if you promise to never interfere with my friends again.
Deal. If it's settled, then let's get moving.
All right, let's go. She'll kind of glance back at all of you, and she'll kind of nod at you, Barney. Then she will follow him away.
Bonnie will return the nod.
Ponta's just gonna wave. He has no idea what's happening.
Should we do something?
Not right now. She's buying us some time.
Are you going to follow her, or are we just going to let her take care of things?
I think once they're far enough away, Barney will explain the plan to them. Like her plan to them.
Okay, yeah, you fill everyone in on what just happened. So, she's gonna be alright?
I honestly don't know. But she did mention that it would be ill-advised to try to dispatch of that individual. He's very powerful.
Oh, he didn't seem too scary. I snuck right up on him.
And almost lost an eye, let me remind you of that.
Yeah,
Oh, but it was an offer. I didn't lose it.
I feel you're more fortunate in that situation, Pontu.
So, what should we do?
Well, we need to think of a plan. Sure. Sorry, you go first.
There is one thing that I can do, even though it's very well, no, that's never mind. That would not work out. Sorry, just discard what I said there.
Any ideas?
I think it's get down to the basement and talk to Reginald, yeah? Figure out a plan of action.
I think that's a good point.
Yes.
We can't go into this, and try to wing it.
Yeah, there's a knife in the line. We gotta be careful.
Maybe more considering what this thing is.
Yeah. Well, I suppose let's go see what Reginald has to say.
Yeah, let's.
Alright. You all go down to the basement, and Reginald and the two tieflings are there, and Reginald kind of walks over. So, she's gone then.
Yeah, she's led him away. We need to figure out what to do next.
If she's gonna lead him, at least in the right direction, it would mean that they're going down to the Gritting Fold. They're going to the deep. And probably heading towards Vanamark.
Would Barney know what that is?
So, yes, it would be common enough knowledge what the Gritting Fold is. It is essentially an entire it's a whole nother land underneath the ground. It is essentially the underworld. And there are other people that live there, and plenty of people that have come from the Gritting Fold that live on the surface. Mostly a lot of it is essentially the Underdark equivalent in Aurelia.
Okay. Well, for one, I might have an idea of where you and the kids could go.
Where might that be?
If you'd be up to making the journey, you can go to Thralkeld, where I'm from. It's a very, very remote and secluded village, and it's not on many maps. So I could, I could show you where it is. My mum lives there, and she'll be able to help you out. Just yeah, you can tell her that I sent you.
That would be very helpful. Thank you.
If this thing was faced off before and had been reduced to, well, this state, did it have any apparent weaknesses, or what was used to defeat it in the first place?
From what I know, he picked a fight with the Watchers of the Weave. They were involved in taking down the Onyx Embassy. And I believe they had Eslan with them at the time, the god of protection.
What? So Aslan was used to be a part of the Onyx Embassy?
No, he fought against them.
Oh, right. Well, if he's familiar with them, it might actually be a good idea to reach out to him again.
There is someone I think might be a good person to reach out to. He's the one who employed the Watchers of the Weave. A fellow named Bonesnap. Lives in Shamhide with his husband.
Right, Bonesnap.
I'd see about getting in touch with him. He might be able to help you.
All right. I think that might probably be that might probably be like our next stop then.
I think that the three of us will begin making our way towards that village. What was your mother's name?
You could ask for Guinevere or Gwyn.
All right. We'll set off
You
at dawn.
all right? Just follow the smells of the amazing bakery that she has.
Right.
And if you need it for travel or for anything, I'm here.
Newark will give them 25 platinum. Are you sure that this is so much?
Well, you're in a tough situation, and we also caused a few damages upstairs, and I just want you to be safe.
Yeah, some of us caused damages. Looks towards
Sorry
Ponto.
about your house.
It's fine. You were protecting us. That's the least of my worries. Thank you.
And hopefully, when this all blows over, you can make your way back here to Telakis, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna gather our things and be ready to set off when the sun rises.
Do you have a sending stone that we could reach you with?
The one I gave you earlier. You should be able to reach me that way.
I also have an orb.
Yeah.
Well, at least let us make you some road food before you leave.
Sure, that would be nice.
Barney, let's make these people some great food.
All right.
Were there any weapons left over from the assassins?
Yes, the talon staves and the executioner needles were left
Okay,
behind.
you'll gather a few to supply to them. It's like, if you're traveling, best to go armed.
Yeah, thank you. And he will sheath it at his hip.
Yeah. Barney will put on his apron and get to work.
Is there a spare rapier? Because I only have a basic one, I think.
Yes, so there would have been a total of 4 of them, so you definitely have the spare one.
They got any
Okay.
coins
Would
on them?
you? Is it a Sorry, sorry. Is it a description that you would have to give to us, or is it findable online?
I would have to give it to you.
Okay, then I'll hold off on editing my sheet.
Let's see. I'll just type it up and send it to you after session.
Cool, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. So, Barney, you managed to cook them up something. What are you cooking for them?
I think if it's going to be rations for the road, it would probably be. Barney's going to go all out and just like bake fresh bread, and then like find whatever else is in the kitchen to sort of, stuff that would kind of like last on the road.
Cheeses.
Yeah, like cheeses and cold meats and stuff like that.
We should probably take the perishable stuff with us, so that the house doesn't stink when the new owners come, or if there's a new owner.
All right. So yeah, you cook them up a few road rations, and after not too long, the sun does begin to rise, as it has been quite a few hours at this stakeout operation. Thank you for everything, really. One day I'll be able to repay you all. I really, really want to.
There's no need to. Take care of yourself first.
Yeah. Take us out for a
Stay
meal
safe.
if you want sometime.
You got any shinies?
I have this. And he'll walk over and pull down a very nice looking piece, a nice plate. It has a gold rim around the edge of it.
Ooh.
It's an heirloom.
I don't know what that means.
It was passed down to me.
Oh.
It-
Like right
Hunter,
now?
Don't worry. Don't worry about this. Let's let me. We've got other shinies back home. You don't need to take this poor man's heirloom plate.
Ponto's still reaching for the plate.
It's like something
Well, I tried.
his parents gave him.
It's fine. And he will hand it to Ponto.
Ponto, now
I think
holding the
Ponto-
plate, is very lost as to what to do with it.
I think Ponzo and Crow will get along just fine.
Yeah.
Or they might become mortal enemies because they both
Rivals.
want the shinies. Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna set off. It's best to get as much ground as we can before it gets dark again.
Yeah, it's quite a ways out. Here, let me mark it on your map.
And he will pull out his map.
Thought occurs, isn't there someone at the castle who could teleport them a reasonable ways away so that they don't leave tracks or something that can be followed, and then they can make their way from wherever they end up being teleported, or is that not a reasonable thing?
You would know that Winston might be capable of at least getting them a good ways.
Just a little head start so there isn't a trail to follow, you know?
Yeah, we'll go see Winston. Thank you.
Stay safe. Travel well.
You too. And the three of them will head out.
Ponto, I think you should finish the rest of that milk. No one's going to be using it.
Oh, buddy. Ponto's gonna toddle off with his new plate in hand.
Is he gonna pour the milk in the plate and drink it from the plate?
Maybe.
It
depends on how difficult it becomes to mix the honey in.
Here's a thought. Put the honey in the milk jug, shake it, and then pour it out.
Tiny gasp.
Le gasp.
He's not really, like, tall enough for the bag to not hit the ground, so he just starts spinning around in circles.
So, we're off to Shamhai then?
Yeah, seems like it. I think we all could also do with a bit of rest, yeah?
Yeah, let's rest up and I suppose we head up afterwards.
Yeah. Let's let me cook us up all like a good meal and before we set off.
Yeah.
And Yorick, the invitation to talk about it stands. It's no trivial thing to end a life, and sometimes it takes a while to hit you. So if you sleep on it and still feel a bit weird, or if you start feeling weird, please don't hesitate to reach out.
You are so smile.
No need to keep that in.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right. You all head back to the keep for food and sleep. I think that is what we'll call today's session.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm sorry I let you down so badly.
No.
Good God.
You did your
I hope it
best.
gets... I truly did.
The
I rolled my best hands.
dice were just too unkind.
They were gravity. I don't know. They were conspiring with gravity to work against me. But the
Dice
good
had other
thing is,
plans.
probably it can only go up from here. Touch wood.
Maybe.
You're gonna do great.
Yeah. And I mean, you guys did great in that combat overall. Like you destroyed them, so it worked out.
Yeah, like that was insane.
It almost took me
But
down.
like, let's be honest. Some people did more work on the group project than others.
The point is that the group project was ended and no one died.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Which is very weird in
got
a group project like mentality.
Everyone got a passing mark, and the passing mark was to be alive.
Yes.
I really did jump out of that window at that guy like a xenomorph. I just grabbed him
You
and
sure
put the
did.
town.
I think Palm maybe had like this view of Ponto before that moment as like, oh yeah, that's just like a bumbling little creature. And then when she saw that, it was like, oh, I see.
I was
It's
wrong.
like that.
Ah,
So now she's gonna be very careful to keep Ponto fed and calm as much as possible.
This is not really interested. Someone else can grow big like him.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And
The big
revolutionize
lads.
the future sparring sessions.
There's an entirely different sketchbook for that.
Kaiju sketchbook.
It's got a combination lock on it.
All right, chat. We will be off. We'll be back for more Varaxes. We'll be getting back on our normal bi-weekly schedule, so we'll be back on the 11th.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks for the session.
Of course.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thank you.
was an amazing time.
Glad you had fun.
Thank you.
Chat, we will see you. We'll see you next on Friday for more Bleeding Moon, and perhaps next weekend the Villains campaign will start up. Who knows? We'll see.
Evil.
Evil. Until then, chat, take care and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
I
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.